facts about Halloween candy. This was actually really fun to make. The history of candy itself is really intriguing. Like the invention of it all, and that kind of thing. So, gonna be really fun. The sources are gonna be linked down below. And before we start, I'm just gonna throw in a little bit of lip glowy balm from Laneige. This is the grapefruit one. So we're just gonna pop a little bit of that on. Just a little. My lips are just feeling dry. Alright. Perfect. Okay, so links down below. Let's just get started. Fact number 1: the creator of Reese's Peanut Butter Cups named the treat after himself. Harry Burnett Reese sold the Lizzie Bar and Johnny Bar candy bars he named after his daughter and son, respectively. But his chocolate-covered peanut butter cup creation, which he named after himself and called Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, was his real hit. Fact number 2: the inventor of the Tootsie Roll also created a precursor to Jell-O. Leo Hirschfeld, the inventor of Tootsie Rolls, also invented Roman jelly powder, a gelatin dessert that was a precursor to Jell-O. Number 3: you wouldn't expect a dentist to be responsible for helping to pioneer a new type of candy, although maybe he was hoping it would drum up some cavity-related business. In 1897, dentist William Morrison partnered with confectioner John C. Wharton to devise a machine that used centrifugal force to turn sugar into candy-like strands. The result was cotton candy, but that name didn't come until the 1920s. Morrison and Wharton called their treat Fairy Floss. A fairy floss. Number 4. Fact number 4. Introduced in 1921 when baseball player Babe Ruth was a national hero, the Curtis Candy Company reformulated their candy cake confection and gave it a name reminiscent of sports royalty, Baby Ruth. But when Ruth licensed his name for another bar in 1926, Curtis cried foul, claiming it would cause consumer confusion and swearing that they had named their bar not after the baseball legend, but after Ruth Cleveland, the deceased daughter of President Grover Cleveland, even though Baby Ruth had died of diphtheria in 1904 and would be an odd choice for a candy bar name. The courts agreed. Ruth never got in on the treat trade. Number 5. Lovers of white chocolate, beware, because white chocolate doesn't contain cocoa solids, so it's not real chocolate. Number 6. The two M's in M&M's stand for Mars and Mary. Those are the surnames of the two businessmen, Forrest Mars and Bruce Murray, who developed and financed the candy-coated chocolates. Number 7. Fact number 7. Clarence Green, the creator of Lifesavers, made his candies round rather than square, which was the typical shape for most mints at the time. After visiting a pharmacy, inspiration struck when he saw a machine making pills that were round and flat, and the rest is history. One time when I was really little, I was like 3 years old, my mom gave me a Lifesaver in the car, and I started choking on the Lifesaver in the car. Choked on a Lifesaver. Smoking prohibited, buzzing allowed. Number 10. Fact number 10. Franklin Mars, the patriarch of the Mars Company, named the candy bar after a beloved racehorse his family owned that had just passed away. Snickers was raised on his family farm, the Milky Way, in Tennessee. Number 11. According to the American Chemical Society, eating 262 fun-sized Halloween candy bars would poison a 180-pound person. But don't worry about death by candy. You'd vomit before you'd be able to down that many candy bars in one sitting. So, number 12. It's not chocolate between the layers of wafer and a Kit Kat bar. It's actually recycled Kit Kats. Technicians pull an imperfect Kit Kat bar with off-center wafers or not enough shine, for example, and then grind them into a paste. It's technically chocolate. It's just not only chocolate. Number 13. The Golitz Candy Company brand of candy corn has been around since 1898, and it was called chicken feed since real corn kernels were usually only fed to livestock. In 2001, the Herman Golitz Candy Company changed its name to the Jelly Belly Candy Company. Interesting, very interesting. Number 14. Fact number 14. In 2009, Butterfinger debuted Butterfinger Buzz, a candy bar containing 80 milligrams of caffeine, the equivalent of a can of Red Bull, but due to low sales, the product was discontinued. Alright, number 15. Up until 1990, UK fans of Snickers had to ask for marathon bars. That was the name given to the candy bar in England because Snickers rhymed with knickers, a popular slang term for women's underwear. Number 16. Every day 64 million Tootsie Rolls are made. That means that over 44,440 Tootsie Rolls are created per minute. That's a lot of Tootsie Rolls made. Number 17. Haribo, the candy company famous for its gummy bears, is a portmanteau. Creator Hans Regan combined the first two letters of his first and last name and the first two letters of his hometown, Bonn, Germany. Yeah, he did do that, didn't he? Okay, number 18. Fact number 18. Dots gumdrops are gluten-free and vegan-friendly. They may also be one of the most pervasive non-chocolate candies on the market. More than 4 billion dots are rolled out annually. They're good though. I wouldn't buy them intentionally, but if you gave them to me, I wouldn't be mad about it, you know? That's how I feel about dots. Number 19. Three Musketeers was so named because it originally featured chocolate, strawberry, and vanilla pieces of candy. But vanilla and strawberry, as well as sugar, were scarce during World War II, so Three Musketeers ditched the vanilla and strawberry to focus on chocolate. Number 20. The guy behind the company that makes Mike and Ike's and Hot Tamales originally made his fortune by inventing the porn sucker machine, a device that would insert sticks into lollipops. Okay, but Mike and Ike's slap. They're so good. Now I want some. It's 9:30 in the morning right now. I don't care. Number 21. It used to take 27 hours to make one peep. After automation, now it only takes 6 minutes. That means the Pennsylvania factory can pump out 5.5 million peeps a day. 27 hours to make one peep. And they're not even that good. Okay, number 22. seems unfair. 24. After its bag is opened, a candy corn can last for 3 to 6 months. Number 25. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. The film based on Roald Dahl's book Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was the impetus for Quaker Oats, who agreed to help finance the film to launch a candy line, which later became the Willy Wonka Candy Company, to bring the imaginative candy creations to life. Number 26. Every 8 hours, Mars' New Jersey factory produces 2 billion M&Ms. That works out to 4 million M&Ms a minute. That's ridiculous. Number 27. Researchers determined that the Kit Kat jingle, "Give me a break, give me a break, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar," is one of the most common earworms. Gotta have a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Number 28. Saltwater taffy is generally not salty, watery, or made from salt water. So why the name? According to New Jersey legend, in 1883 a storm hit the Atlantic City boardwalk, flooding several candy shops in the process. When a girl went up to a candy counter afterward looking for a treat, the disgruntled proprietor jokingly told her saltwater taffy was left. The name stuck, and today's saltwater taffy still echoes the store owner's sarcastic comment. Number 29. Fact number 29. Hershey, Pennsylvania, home to the world headquarters of the Hershey Chocolate Company, was named following a failed naming contest. In 1904, the newly created town hosted a contest to pick its new name, and the winner was Hershey Cocoa. The post office and many locals, including founder Milton Hershey's wife, rejected the name, and they eventually went with the more straightforward Hershey. Number 30. Kit Kats are known for their red wrappers, but for a 5-year period, the wrappers were actually blue. Number 31. Double Bubble is pink because it was the only dye available when the candy was first created. Number 32. An elastic string holds candy necklaces together to prevent choking. The string will expand or break before anyone is seriously injured. Number 33. Up to 12 million dum-dums are made every single day. The creator named these suckers dum-dums because he thought it was a word that any child could say. Number 34. The flavor of the Fun Dip stick is unknown and has frequently changed. This candy was originally known as a lickamaid. I love a good Fun Dip. I really like sugar. It's like I vice this candy. Like I love sugar, but I especially love a good Fun Dip. I really need to go buy candy. I want a Fun Dip so bad. I think they're called Lick-a-Sticks now, though. I think that's what it says on the stick. Lick-a-Stick. Not a Lick-a-Maid. Anyway, number 35. When Pixie Stick first entered the market, it was extremely unpopular with parents due to its high sugar intake. The treat was originally intended to be a drink mix, but was preferred as a form of candy. Oh, Pixie Sticks York City, a couple of men were arrested for what police believed was crystal meth. However, it was only candy. Jolly Ranchers are so good too. My favorite's the blue. I like blue, and then red, and then green, and then yellow, and purple. Is it purple? Is there no yellow? Or are there two kinds of red? Blue's my favorite, so it doesn't matter, does it? No. Number 43. Circus peanuts helped create the beloved cereal Lucky Charms when a General Mills employee chopped up circus peanuts imported into his bowl of Cheerios. Additionally, circus peanuts are one of the original penny candies and were only available in the spring until polyethylene film was invented. The creation allowed the candy to be packed and sold throughout the year. Number 44. Snickers is the best-selling candy around the world, with global sales totaling more than $2 billion. 45. More than 750 million candy buttons are made each year. This is a classic candy created by Nico. Number 46. More than 500 million Lemonheads are made each year. There are 8 other types of candies labeled under the Lemonhead brand, including cherry heads, apple heads, and grape heads. Number 47. Bottle caps were made in the 1970s and sold in large green pouches by the Willy Wonka Candy Company. They were made to look like a twist-off bottle cap with ridges and uneven sides. Number 48. According to the Huffington Post, Americans purchase nearly 600 million pounds of candy a year for Halloween. That's equal to 16 billion fun-sized Snicker bars, or $158 trillion.